Hey guys, this is Payne. I'm back with Battletech. I kind of wanted to do a playthrough to show you how this is all going, but as it turns out, I'm having way too much fun with it. I'm enjoying the early bit, even though it's really like the tutorial drags a bit. When it drags, it's more of just a general pacing thing. It I don't know, it's hard to say. It's not that it's a long thing. It's not like in what was the thing I played recently? There was one game in particular I played recently that had like most of it was tutorial. No, this one there's only like a couple of missions for the tutorial, gets it over with pretty quickly. It's just the pacing seems a little bit weird about it. It doesn't fully explain a bunch of stuff. It's kind of just like, hey, do these things and now you're good to go. But as you can see, I've gotten to the point where I actually do have a dropship and a crew, and I've got my stuff happening. I've had several mechs that have been busted. I don't think, at the moment, I actually can't remember. So, oh yeah, there we go. Spider that is busted. 2 days repair. And this is where the base management stuff comes in. So I might as well get this spider up and running as soon as I can. So put that at the top of the list, and then the blackjack, which I've modified, and the modification is, can't really show you there. Can I show you? Here we go. So this thing has now been equipped with, can't really see it there. I swapped out one of the AC2s for a large laser, just to give it a little bit more punch, because AC2s don't really do it. And all that means is that, I just need to lay off the medium lasers. Because mechs run hot, and you need to actually look after that. It's not just a thing of just like, oh yeah, I'll just keep on pounding away at it, I'm sure it'll be fine. No, it's more like MechWarrior 3 and how heat's managed, and that unless you put in a shitload of heat sinks, you're going to have a bad time. So what's been happening so far? Well, I've run a couple of missions, I've gotten some salvage, I've gotten some money. My recruits are doing better. That's the hiring hall. That isn't what I wanted. Yeah, my guys have got a bit more experience, and this was going to be a whole thing, but it turns out that another reason why I've been taking so long to do this. I've spent a good chunk of this morning. It's now been about a bit over 4 hours of me playing this game. I've probably only been actually playing it for a good hour and a half, 2 hours. The rest of it has been dicking around trying to get mods to work, trying to get the portraits in, trying to just change a couple of minor things. I don't know how successful I've been. One thing I can tell you is that trying to change these portraits doesn't really work. I tried to change glitches here because I mean she's just the best. I want to have a custom portrait, but no, it hasn't been taken because this is actually a 3D portrait, and as a result, it overrides the default you get. The static portraits, it just overrides it. So do I want? Yes. How about this guy? Maybe I'll make him guts. Maybe I'll make him gunnery. Because what do I have? So it's still early on. I mean, you get enough experience pretty quickly to level things up to, average. But then to get the other stuff, I mean, 2500, they've been averaging about, 500 XP so far. Not much, because the game does scale, and I'll get into that. Actually, the other stuff I'll get into. So, let's see. I'll try and do some editing to cut out some dead air, but I don't know how successful that'll be. I'm also going to be avoiding... Now, you know what, this is going to be a spoiler-filled run, so there will be spoilers going ahead. So what I want to do now is contracts. Here we go. Travel to Bellerophon. I'm already there for the story mission, but the thing is I want to get all my stuff done. So here's what I'm going to do.
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
Since I have time, so that's going to be 8 days to get that up and running, which means that I can afford to modify some of these. So let's have a look at this Shadowhawk, because I've been going really well with the Shadowhawk. It's a bog standard one with the mixed load and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of people are saying, oh, you know, it's a piece of shit because there's no consistency. It's got, you know, AC5 and LRM for long range, and the LRM's indirect, and then SRM's. But no, I've been having good luck with it, because if you get a pilot with the multi-targeting, you can engage multiple things. You can use the LRMs at long range when you close in, and then just go and punch and short range people. Yeah, you don't have the massive alpha strike, but it'll still kill shit. A lot of people keep on bitching and they keep on wrecking this stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing. So what can I do to this mech? Alright, well, first of all, I'm keeping the AC5. Can I just... Man, it'd be nice if there was an ability just to put it straight back in. Okay, so I'm keeping the AC5. What else? Do I want this thing to be jumpy? I think yes. I think I will keep it jumpy. And I also think I'm going to keep it synced. And I'm going to keep this MLAS. So that just leaves me with the missile tubes. Now, what missiles do I want to swap it out with? It really depends, because I could slot in another LRM launcher. How much weight? So 2 tonnage. And SRM2 is 1 ton. So the straight swap would be having 2 LRM5s. Or I could upgrade to an LRM... Oh. What is it with that tonnage? It's 5 tons? Really? You know, I'd just be better off. So LRM5, LRM ammo. Can store with it, fuck it. Max armor, and there we go. So what's the entire idea of this? I think... Yeah, what I'm thinking is that it'll be the primary back support, because it's one of the slower mechs, but in a pinch it can go in and brawl. I'm not really going to do the whole bracket build thing of, you know, oh, only certain mechs doing certain roles. No, there'll be hot swap, and I'll hot swap mechs out as combat happens. I won't just leave a couple on the front line to get absolutely hammered. And I want to make sure this is armored as well as I can. Which isn't all that much, so I don't think I'll be death from aboving with this thing. Or maybe I should just lose the LRMs and... It's just the fun part of doing mech lab stuff. So average range is better. You know what? Potentially I'll be death from above with this thing, because death from above is just cool. So let's stick with that. And what are we looking at? 14 days to get fitted out. Wait. What? Where the hell was this originally? Okay, that's one thing I don't get and I don't like and I don't understand. So down in 9 days, so heatsink. Here's one problem, there's not really an easy way to just return things to where they were. I don't. So install that right, like, You know, I'm actually just going to revert this. Screw that. Okay, let's try this again. So we swap, we ditch that, and we ditch that. And then we put in this. And I think that was about it. And how's the armor looking? Yeah, decent. I'm actually going to strip a little bit off the arms and put a little bit more in the center, because I like not being caught. And there we go, only 4 days. Okay, so that's the first complaint I'll make.
I'll let you know.
Okay, I got a couple of minor complaints about this game, but one that I'll say right off is that there needs to be an easy way to just be able to slot back in stuff you've removed, or so I don't know how you make it work. 12 days, how long was it gonna be? Where is it? 17 days to Detroit, which means I got time to keep fitting shit out. Or should I? I mean, I'm doing alright with most of this. Do I want to change anything on here? No, really. I'm actually pretty happy with how it's been going. Well, in that case, let's go for... Do I want to kill smugglers, or do I want to get a supply base? You know what? I like Marek. Let's go help Marek out. Alright, so here's the main thing about being a merc, is that you can bargain for more salvage or more equipment. And at this point I think I'm going to go for more equipment. You can also just, like, give up some in order to get some rep. Which, again, I like Marek, so I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to reduce the payment because I'm so far holding okay. And I got another job I can do to get some more money, and I've got things I can potentially sell, so... Tribute, let's do this.
Calculating course now, Commander.
And away we go. While we're at it, how much can I sell stuff for? A little bit. Make a little bit of money. Probably should check this before we left, but yeah, there's nothing really on the market that I really need. I've got a couple of mech parts, the parts used to build a mech. I got really lucky with one. That spider was the spider. One of those was one that I managed to headshot clean, which was beautiful, and yeah, left me with a full bunch of salvage. So I think I just grabbed one of those parts and something else I was looking out for, and random salvage happened to give me the other 2 bits of it. So. Which is a nice thing. Sometimes the game just lets you have stuff.
All hands, make ready for docking maneuvers.
And just gotta wait for this thing to charge up, and away we go. There are a surprising number. A couple of people have mentioned this when looking at it. It's like, wow, there's actually quite a few jump ships lurking around. All I can assume is that I'm pretty sure the RimWorld Republic still manufactures jump drives, so ready for the next job. So I got all my mechs ready to go. And yes, I have been taking my Locust out for a run. It's actually really effective, especially because I'm pretty sure it balances it depending on what tonnage you bring. So because I'm rolling with a pair of lights and a pair of mediums, because my blackjack was in the shop for all this time, you know, it actually balances that pretty well. Should have given this a better looking pattern. So someone brought up that they wanted to try and roll with the Mech Commander style. Why can't I really want to just be able to view that. Mech Commander style paint scheme. I tried to get it. Don't know how well it worked. I'm bad at paint.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Well, I mean, could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Battlefield Nature's fucking hell. Ah, do I want more of a morale effect? No, that'll just bankrupt me faster. So morale's a nice little bonus you get during combat for a couple of things. I'll show it off when I get into an actual mission,
We've entered orbit, Commander.
which will be happening pretty soon. Oh yeah, welcome to Detroit. Alright, so I'm getting my blackjack back. Someone else needs a Shadowhawk. Who can we go with? Decker, I actually kind of like you in the Locust. You can stay in there. You should stick with the Vind. I should have given you more tack. Oh well. You can be our indirect fire person. Or maybe... No, because you'll be marking targets and that kind of thing. Alright, so the way this game works... Oh, I can go with that. Ah, tough choice. Anyway, so the way the drop works is that missions have a difficulty rating, but then it also balances depending on your tonnage. May have already mentioned that, but fuck it, I'll mention it again. So in regards to modding, yeah, there's a little bit you can do with it. A whole bunch of stuff's externalized. People have already been messing around with like new starting mechs and new party members, that kind of thing. I have made some changes to the portraits of mercs. The problem is I don't actually know if they'll show up. I don't know if that'll work because I'm not too sure with the whole 3D portrait thing. Because some of them do appear to be like dynamically created, so I know there's a whole bunch of stuff to learn with the modding on this.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. So destroy the base, destroy the garrison. I get the distinct feeling there's not even any power generators to knock it out. So that, okay, so assume the turrets are all independently powered. This will be fun.
Coordinates received.
We're opening movement.
Location confirmed.
So those who didn't play around with the beta or haven't seen other people streaming this game, the way combat works is that, so it starts off when you're not engaged. You just sprint move, and everyone just moves at the same time. But now that I've spotted the enemy, now we go into initiative.
Ready
And
for
Decker,
orders.
being in the only light mech, gets to go first. Which I'm actually not going to take. I'm going to reserve him. See if the enemy makes a move. Yep, they're on the roll. So this gives me a nice advantage. Observe. So I'll move him up so he's got his 4 evasion pips and he's also
On my way.
in trees,
More bandits incoming.
which helps reduce his the damage he'll take. Evasion reduces the chance to be hit, and being in cover or guarded and that kind of stuff will actually reduce the amount of incoming damage. Now, oh, there's all kind. Jesus, there's a bunch of stuff around the place. No, it's not too bad. They have to come down here, so they're not going to flank us. Right, so we sense lock this guy,
Sensors locked on.
which means that not only can we now see and shoot him, he loses his evasion, so he's now easy to hit. That's why bringing a token light to do that is really useful.
Waiting for orders.
Now there he is. So Medusa,
Copy that.
Stomp on up. Don't think he's got direct line of sight. I don't think that was... Nope, indirect fire. Okay. Oh, I could even burn a precision... Nah. So precision strike is what the morale is used for, as well as vigilance. So precision strike lets you do the cold shot, which is normally what you do when you knock a mech down. This lets you do it anyway, as well as giving you a little bit of extra accuracy. Vigilance I haven't used yet because I haven't needed it. You get guarded and entrenched, which means that you're not hard to hit. You take less damage, and you won't be knocked down, and you also get better initiative. Again, haven't been in a situation where I've really needed that. So for now,
Firing on rear arm.
oh, it's actually hitting him in the rear. Nice. I'm pretty sure being in cover only gives you protection from your front and side. So rear shots like that,
Good to
we'll
go.
just ignore it.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Okay, see if Glitch can finish it with her LRMs.
You're not gonna like this.
Yes. Alright, one vehicle down.
Bye-bye.
I had the feeling this will be a milk run. Quite a few of these have been. Do I want to... Yeah, if I could sprint up into position.
Full throttle.
I've also discovered that the... someone managed to extract all the Mech Commander voice packs. So... And there's actually a couple I didn't realize that were in there. For example, apparently there is voice commands for ramming, which I'm pretty sure was not a gameplay feature at all in any of the Mech Commander, the original Mech Commander versions. And I know that because I played that to shit, and there was no... You could DFA, but no melee attacks. Wait, unless there was... No, there was only DFA.
Good to go.
Oh, unless... No, I'm... You know, honestly, now I'm doubting myself. I can't remember. Right, so what are we going to do with this guy? Well, I'm pretty sure you can sense lock from any arc, so it doesn't matter. Which is why I'm okay with doing this move. Yep, sense lock from any arc.
Got a lock.
And there we go, that knocked down his evasion. It's entirely
Receiving
possible this will just be vehicle combat.
Moving out.
I had one mission that was... Yeah, one mission that was nothing but vehicles, and like 2 that were mechs. So it's a mix. Oh. Exposed structure, but is not
Don't need to tell me twice.
not killed yet. Looking forward to getting LRM boats. Now that said, don't think that I'm just gonna be nothing but a you know, complete bitch with hiding behind cover and using LRMs.
You like that?
No, they come in handy like this. I mean, for the opening engagements, just lock them up and shoot them. But, I mean, I got plenty of direct fire capability. I will be making good use of it. And also using punch bots. Because fuck yeah, punch bots. Let's shoot, let's just make it guarded.
Orders?
Okay, rough terrain reduces movement. Extra stability. Ah, but it's hard to hit. That is useful.
Coordinates received.
Do you have eyes on? Oh, I forgot about the turrets. This could get awkward. Oh yeah, striker. Don't really need a target lock, so fuck it.
Got it.
Laser that bitch. A lot more
Enemy
effective than I
vehicle
thought.
destroyed.
Alright, where you going? Still coming in, just very slow. But that's okay because I've got
Engaging jump jet.
motherfucking jump jets. What to use. For now, let's just go with the MLAS and AC.
Engaging target.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Okay, that's the mobile forces. Now I just gotta
I hear ya.
get our ass in there and take out them turrets.
Standing by.
Oh, can I? No.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
Run these guys up. Jump jet onto the high terrain. Jump cable mechs are great, even though DFA is actually really fucking dangerous,
do
as
for ya?
I've discovered. And I shouldn't have had to discover. It should
Going
be
turbo!
it should be obvious. But yeah, no, I've had a couple of mechs that needed some minor repairs because exposed leg armor. I haven't. The only limb I've lost. Oh, the
What's
good
up,
news
boss?
is the only limb that I have lost from a mech was the arm of a spider because I think it got the shit punched out of it. I think. Pretty sure I got double teamed by like 2 light mechs.
Move order received.
Alright, let's get him in position anyway.
Sensor showing a new hostile.
Spot what we got. Yeah, no generators, sadly.
I've got a sensor lock.
But at least we can spot what these guys are. Shredder turrets. The hell you? Oh. Okay.
Waiting on
Stay
you,
the
Commander.
fuck away from that. That will not end well. These trees. Why is that not a tree? Fuck.
Confirmed.
Eyes on everything. Do you think this is overkill? Yeah, fuck it.
Eat this.
The important thing is
That
to kill
turret
it before it
is
has a
gone.
chance to shoot. I don't want to fuck around with those turrets. They may die easy, but holy shit. Actually no, I don't want to jump. I just want to just move and dump a little bit of that heat. Yeah, that was one of those things I was considering about having the large laser, is that the heat's a little bit extreme. But that's okay, because you just take your chance to cool off a bit and it'll be fine.
Engaging target.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it down.
I also don't know if that's actually firing... I don't know if that actually fired the AC-2. No, it had to have, because that comes with 25 ammo and that's already...
I
okay.
hear ya.
Some of the animations don't play quite correctly.
Ready, set.
So yes, it's a game with a couple of minor issues. The heavily mixed review scores, though, I don't know what the fuck they're going on about.
Got it.
I think most of them are just angry about the political message, which is having he,
Yes,
she,
Commander.
they, which, I mean, does it really fucking matter? I honestly don't think it does. Just, what the hell?
Copy that.
Anyway, regardless of that, look, there are some minor issues. There's some people who've been saying it crashes on them and have all kinds of problems. That'll happen with new games, so I completely understand if those people are having problems.
Sensors locked on.
It sucks, it's unfortunate, but have a bit of faith and give them a bit of time. At the same time, I don't know why you'd rush to put a review out. I don't know.
Good to go.
Dunno. Anyway. Should get back to killing. So. Let's just stay here.
Affirmative.
Lose a little bit of that heat. Quad AC2s is not... Well, normally I'd say that's not all that not all that dangerous, but this is Battletech. This is... Sorry, this is HPS Battletech. This is the one that has modified a bunch of information to do...
Waiting for orders.
Can I actually attack from here? I can. Yeah, fuck it, let's do that.
Here we go.
Again, stay still, vent a little bit of heat.
Brought it down, Commander.
Structure down. It's history.
Yeah, they've changed a bunch of the stuff to do with the autocannons to make them a bit more deadly and a bit more, you know, actually worth using. Which has been a problem in tabletop. Okay, so I want to vent a shitload of heat. I'll vent just a little bit of heat, yeah.
Engaging target.
Okay, now that I'm actually starting to use it, I'm slightly less impressed with the large laser. I mean, it's still useful. I'll still keep using it because it does have the extra range. It's just the damage isn't that great, and I actually can't get around here. Oh fuck it, I guess that means I gotta move back. How can I not get out that gully?
Got a lock.
See what that one is.
What do you need?
That's another one of those. Can I just LRM it? Yeah, probably.
Confirmed.
Just not enough damage. We'll rule that 4 times 5. And I suck at maths. 4 times 5 is 20, which theoretically should kill it, but I honestly don't trust that. I mean, do I want to jump into shooting range? I might as well just open up in the building. So yeah, this is not all that exciting. Actually, yeah, multi-target. Fuck yeah. This is not overly exciting, so I'll probably
No problem.
just...
I've got enough guns for everyone.
I love glitch. Yeah, I'll just cut this bit out. I mean, unless anything exciting happens, it'll just be more turret killing.
CLZ for extraction. Mission successful.
Alright, there you go. Yeah, it was just plinking out the turrets and then blowing other buildings. And because everything was dead, it meant that I just automatically extracted. Ooh, destroy base turrets, hidden objective. I was aware there were hidden objectives, I had a feeling as such that was one of them, so it's good to be vindicated. Now the question is, because that was just a bunch of vehicles, yeah, it's just weapons. Salvage is not really all that worth it, but I will still grab, I can make use of an AC-5, and SRM-6s are always handy, so at least we get some miscellaneous, ooh, nice. Could have done with some more of those ammo, I don't know if I've got enough of that. The ammunition is generic, as you can see there. It'll apply to just about anything, and it automatically gets restocked, which means that... So it gets auto restocked after a mission, so it's only if it's destroyed that you completely lose it. So it's not like you need to keep on getting like AC-20 salvage so you can keep your AC-20 resupplied. No, nothing like that.